Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Timbers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.
How many discounts does USAA Auto Insurance offer? Too many to say here. Multi-vehicle discount, safe driver discount, new vehicle discount, storage discount, legacy.
How many discounts will you stack up? Visit USAA.com/auto discounts. Restrictions apply.
I think you're on mute.
Workday's starting to sound the same.
I think you're on mute.
Find something that sounds better for your career on LinkedIn. With LinkedIn Job Collections, you can browse curated collections by relevant industries and benefits, like flex PTO or hybrid workplaces, so you can find the right job for you. Get started at linkedin.com/jobs. Finding where you fit. LinkedIn knows how.
This episode is brought to you by Tic Tac. Summer tastes like Tic Tac. Tantalize your taste buds this sunny season with citrus adventure and orange. 2 everyday flavors that bring summer in every. Tic Tac Citrus Adventure is a yummy, vibrant medley of lemon, lime, and mandarin. And Tic Tac Orange is the perfect mix of tangy and sweet. Visit us at Tic Tac USA on social to refresh your summer with Tic Tac.
Previously on Roll Britannia.
Creature, that name shows my history bank.
Do you have anything in your databanks about the name Ryan?
Ryan Reef Art Species, Delvin, family residence, Kevin Loftlaw.
The estimated location of Kevin Loftlaw.
Partial location found.
Good to see you again, all.
How's the sparrow keeping these days?
Maybe we should meet him. You all drop.
Sparrow!
Figures.
Are they awake?
Wake up!
Something seems off.
I think we're all agreed we're not breaking any more of these tubes.
No.
They remind you of those crazy meat ship pirates.
How about a little game? You can sit in front of those 3 doors.
I'll change to door number 1.
Well, there you go. It's something you might enjoy.
Did you put me in here?
River, should we try and get out of this place?
4 markings on the floor. 2 sets of golden arches, pagan star. There's an outline of Canada and just a square.
This is known as the shenanigans.
The next time you see ice, you will be compelled to try and play ice hockey. Derek, the next time you see a book, you will be compelled to read it cover to cover.
For the next day, Keth weighs 3 times what he usually does.
690 pounds. You step out conveniently structurally reinforced balcony. Vast cavern.
Oh, good. You made it through.
A single figure in the center of an arcane circle.
To the right,
another shape, much bigger than the last.
One of these circles will destroy the thing inside it. The other will disappear and it will be released upon you.
I know you.
are you the sparrow?
Well, some have called me that, yeah.
If we help you out of here, you owe us 1 favour.
I can make that work.
We're all in agreement. We're going to get rid of the trash.
Yeah.
Burning fire eviscerates the Tarrasque, while the circle around Vinny vanishes. All caught up? Good. Let's get back to the action. So, last time we played, you met a new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Friend.
An old friend.
made a deal,
became new friends,
did some ice skating, did some falling.
Yeah, I forgot that was.
Did some swimming. It's like the Olympics, really. And then you climbed some stairs. You made Big Fat Keth into Big Booty Keth temporarily.
Yep.
Broke into your own house.
Yep.
Yeah.
Couldn't have left the door open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you copied a map. So we're adding copyright infringement.
Yeah.
To the list of charges.
Intellectual property theft.
Yep. And
I mean, this is the copyright mark on the map, but
yeah. It's full of some trap streets, though, so they are going to know that you copied it.
Yeah.
That's an interesting thing if you're ever interested. Look at there's one map that's got a fake mountain in Colorado as well. Yeah.
What, just so that they know if you've copied it?
Although there's now a
Famous
town
towns.
in New York that a map maker who copied a map successfully argued that they didn't copy it because they copied the map many, many years before when someone had put on a fake town on a map during the time between when the original map maker made the map and the copy copied the map. Someone had set up a gas station with the name of the fake town in the location.
So he was like,
and a
it's an
small
actual
set of
place.
houses had sprung up in the location where the fake town was.
Wow.
So there was now a real town. So when the original map maker tried to sue them, they said, no, we named it after this place.
Wow.
Amazing.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, there you go. Fun story. There's loads of them around. It's fantastic. It's a fascinating world if you want to look for trap streets and trap towns and things like that. There's loads in the UK. Anyway,
we live in one.
Yes, we live in one big trap. And well, not so much a trap as when Big Fat Keth suddenly sprung back into being after polymorph of Big Booty Keth wore off. And he became much more HD, but also increased in weight by several hundred pounds.
It became much more
many,
HD.
many more kgs.
Yeah,
much more HD and much more 3D.
Yeah. And as a result of that, the Big Booty Keth, who had been sleeping on a top bunk, found himself descending through bottom bunk, floor, and into the ground floor. So I think we can all safely assume that Big Fat Keth is now ground floor Keth.
Basement Keth.
What about
And I think Keth is also going to take some falling damage.
Well, he was in a different bunk.
3 bludgeons.
You're on the bunk under?
No.
Oh.
No.
2 bludgeons.
It was the urinal.
We had a discussion that he left a bunk and then took a bunk.
Yeah.
I was going to take that bunk and then decided that I would not take that bunk when I realised there was 10 other bunks.
Yeah. It would have been a weird thing to do.
Yeah.
Cool.
So if that happens, if Keth takes damage when he's asleep in the middle of this long rest, when he wakes up, would he be cured from it?
Cured? Yes, probably.
Okay, cool.
The long rest has to start again, though. You're about 2 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you fell through, took damage 2 minutes into your slumber.
Yeah.
Yes, you'll be fine by the time you wake. We'll just come wake you up in a few minutes.
He'll be all right, because he is just
give him a
he
shot.
has not woken up.
You've got lots of cushion.
For the push.
Yeah.
Hey!
That's why I said cushion.
Yeah. I gathered.
Sleep lights.
Not. Isn't it lovely? Now, the rest of you have some snoozing. And then Derek, I assume you come off watch.
Yeah. 4 hours on watch. And then 8 hours
and then you take your snooze. Conveniently, nothing terrible happens in the night. Isn't it lovely? You actually just had a really nice sleep.
One big crash, that was it.
Yeah. Just a big hole in the floor. I am going to get Milo to...
oh, shit.
Well, let's find out, shall we? It's doing very well. Milo, you wake up.
Right, so...
That magnet you added.
That's really... It's got Milo on both sides. This is not what I...
So, just before I...
Now.
Okay.
You wake up on the bottom bunk. Please, can you roll a history check to remember about the fuck-off hole in the floor?
Yes.
Where's my history?
Yes.
Bangs his head on the bunk.
Keth just climbing out of the wreckage.
Yeah.
19.
19? Yeah, you remember this. Oh, that's good. Jeff might not. We'll find out in a minute.
So are you just heading to bed?
I'm literally, we're switching over.
Okay, so I just want to say, just take some time to talk to Derek. I think maybe we should just write down what's happened in this book.
Right.
Can you,
Why?
I just want to keep a really good record of what's gone on. And can you?
Isn't that why you've got your diary? That we gave you for
I just want to
last
write it.
night?
But can you just sign your name here,
Why?
just in case
Instantly
anything
suspicious.
happens?
He's not signing his name to anything.
What am I liable for?
Basically, I want a record that you've sort of notarized this.
Right, I'm
Because
not an
if
official notary.
If anything happens,
Yeah.
I just want to be able to give you this book and you realise that it is, what you believe that this is happening.
Okay, I will write in Thieves' Cant. It'll take me a little bit of time.
Yeah.
I'll write in Thieves' Cant. Basically, like in code, I will write to myself, "This is you, Derek. You look very nice today."
I do not accept any liability.
Yeah. This is
It's a limited liability statement.
no above statements shall be considered legally binding, or indeed the word or letter of Derek Normalbeard, Esquire, signed, dated. Done. There you go.
Dictated but not read.
Dictated, not read.
I just want to keep a record of, for Maurus's sake, as to what's happened so far, and for everybody else's sake, because I experienced some weird timey-wimey fuckery shit.
Okay, so you've
a few days ago.
prepared
So I prepared
statement.
a statement.
Okay.
And I just want somebody other than me to sort of,
there you go.
be aware of it.
I've signed it. Well, not signed it, but added added my seal of
approval.
Approval.
As
but
approval as it'll get.
Identification.
Yeah.
So what happens next, James?
It's so chewy. More teeth.
Have you got yours?
Mine's finishing off.
Huh?
Mine's finishing off.
I'm gonna eat it all.
Got it. If I grow up big and strong.
I don't think I'm going to grow anymore.
That's because you didn't eat all your pizza.
Yeah.
Nearly 39. It's not going to happen.
You can't have your vegetables until
Not
you
with
finish
that
your pizza.
attitude.
You can't have your dessert until you've eaten all your pizza. Come on now.
I really want you to eat dessert.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not how we do it in this. You eat till your tummy's full.
In this house, we force him to eat pizza.
Yeah, it's
That
like
creates
foie
an
gras,
unhealthy
but with
relationship
pizza.
with food.
It's like foie gras, but with Paul and pizza.
I finished mine.
Come over here for your pudding, then.
Oh, fuck it out.
Start with
Oh, that arcane
beginning
beginning
of
of
the
flies.
True. Now,
Thank God for that.
Jeff,
Yeah.
you awaken in the bunkhouse. Bunk room. Roll a history check for me.
We can see.
Bloody fez.
I'm going to go well.
Oh, good.
7.
Okay. You don't remember a great deal of what happened last night.
Oh, that's odd. No. It's just...
Something quite dramatic happened quite early on, but you don't really remember.
I had a big ass for a bit.
Yeah.
It was a weird morning.
Yeah.
This
Where are you off
toss
to?
cobble bunks aren't very comfy. I'm going to hop out of bed and head over to where. Do I see any of the others awake in front of me?
No.
No one's awake.
No.
Wait a minute. Was this like shift change time, or was this
No,
like
it's in the
once
morning.
the end? Yeah.
So I did one. Milo did one.
So River, in theory, when I wake up, what I'm expecting is that River's on watch.
Yep.
Derek and Milo and Kath are all sleeping.
Mhm.
And
How
I wake up.
long has passed in hours?
Enough for a long rest.
12.
Yeah.
It'll be 12
12.
total.
I'm just thinking how much longer of Big Fat Cat
Oh, let's
there
say
is.
like 6 hours of Big Fat Cat.
6 hours Big Fat Cat. All right.
I will head over
6
to
meals.
the doorway.
Roll a deck save.
Okay. Not going to go well.
Oh, no. 4. Ooh. Quick stall for time, Aussies.
You roll a 2d6, please.
I can,
Yeah.
yes. Of course I can. For anything to use. Not going to go well. 7.
Cool. As you're walking out the room, you fall through a massive hole in the floor
Oh.
and land on Big Fat Cat, waking Big Fat Cat up.
Does he bounce back up? Does he bounce back up through?
Roll for bounce.
Oh God.
15.
You bounce.
Yay! Trampoline!
So does that work if you were to land on a £690 person? Will you bounce?
Yes.
All right. Well, if you are
Try
a
it.
If you are a £690
Try
person.
it. I dare you.
Look out for people jumping at you.
Yes.
Kev,
Yes.
you take how many bludgeons was it? Chip?
6.
6. You take 6
Oh,
bludgeons.
seven.
Seven bludgeons.
I don't think humans are bound.
He's not human.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
The retort.
£690 half.
So half of that, please. Because he's resistant.
Yeah, that's fine. Can you roll 1d6, please? 1. You take 1 bludgeons as he bounces on your
It's all the padding.
So it was what? 3 last time and 1 this time.
His feet slowly squishing
And minus
through.
4
Yes.
bludges.
You got 1 on the bounce.
Kneading dough.
Kneading dough. Being tenderized slowly.
Delicious.
Imagine if Jeff's just there like a cat. Just
Stop purring, it's weird.
Think of the marbling on Big Fat Kev.
Oh, God.
quick feeding some beer. Turn him into a Wagyu.
We don't
He's been doing that himself.
Yeah, He's literally got a limitless supply of beer. These guys are really equipped to just go into the wilderness and never come back, to be fair.
We just do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can he just do that? Can Kev just fuck off?
No, I said, shall we just do that?
Oh, right. I thought you said, can he just do that? I'm like, okay.
You're all set up. You've got unlimited food, unlimited water, unlimited beer,
Mm-hmm.
Is the
unlimited
unlimited
entertainment.
Is the unlimited food Wagyu Kev?
Yeah. No, but it could be a kraken.
Yeah.
Or nothing. Absolutely nothing. Seriously, nothing bad can happen. Don't worry about it.
Plenty of bees.
They're less, less edible than a cracker.
Bob.
Seriously, nothing about that.
Yeah, the one time when you want a cow.
You'll be hungry in 10 minutes after you've finished it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
We can eat blue whale for breakfast.
You could, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
the
probably
one time you'd
easiest
actually want a cow. Yeah.
Yeah. So what are you going to do then? You're all awake.
So, right. We've got 3 days to get to... Well, we don't have 3 days, but it'll take us 3 days to get to the place where Riley was last seen. Can't remember the name of it.
Was that Soul-like Cave?
Cave and Locklawn.
There you go,
that
Cave
one.
and
Yeah,
Locklawn. The Soul-like Cave.
Oh, I was right.
Yeah.
Hey.
The Soul-like Cave was where the gate was. That you just came
That we
through.
came out of.
No, I wasn't right. No.
Keth and Lothlawn. Is Keth all back to normal now?
No,
No,
it's
it's still 6 hours.
6 hours of Big Fat Kev. It's
Right.
going to be a little bit lumbery.
Yeah, a bit while. Yeah. So anything we can do to speed it up that's not super conspicuous, polymorphs, that kind of thing.
Polymorph us into some flying things, and we can.
Yeah. Couple
Yeah,
of
that would
pigeons.
Yeah.
Zip over.
Be
for an
really,
hour.
really fat pigeon.
Yeah.
Fat pigeon, yeah.
Yeah, it would be like a £690 pigeon. But
No idea
that is
how
a-
it's actually flying.
That is
It's
that is a
airborne.
big pigeon. Whoa.
Tiny little wings just flapping away.
Yeah. I'm a beautiful butterfly.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Sorry
kind
for
of the
that.
standard. That's what we usually do in these
bread
circumstances.
is that?
Based
Whatever
on the
gets
fact that
the-
we did it yesterday.
Yeah. However, we get there quick
pigeon
enough.
has a gluten
Okay.
allergy.
I just think there's obviously nothing here. And I think you're right, it's not worth blowing it up. Let's just move on to the next best.
You can blow it up if you want.
Is it worth checking out the office just in case it's been left?
I would.
I was in. I was
Good.
in.
You spent a long
yeah.
time in the office.
Yeah,
huh?
looking for maps and stuff.
The only
We didn't
place
see
that of
anything
interest
else.
really to here is the fact that no one answered, but there was some smoke that we saw.
That is true.
Someone must be living
Yeah.
or has started a fire
Yeah.
and is no longer living.
That's true. Should we just have a quick check around before we leave? See any
Yeah.
recent
I want to
fires?
find that.
Yeah, okay. We'll spend some time looking for that.
You look around the house. You found the fireplace that had a fire in it.
Yesterday. Is there any other sign in the room of anybody being there?
Basically cleared out.
Oh, there's like a leftover brandy glass.
So
There you go.
Monsieur.
Okay. So it was
I'd love to see the idea of someone so powerful, like starting a fire in their house.
Yeah.
Just putting the kindling in, rolling up bits of newspaper. Come on.
Can't quite get it going.
Throw the plate.
Like a discus.
Yeah.
Like a Greek wedding.
Yeah, okay, so if that's all there's in there, this doesn't seem like there's anyone here, so yeah, I think we should move on. Let's go find, was it Riley's last resting place?
Yeah, Riley's last known location.
I was going to say resting places now.
Yeah,
Last resting place.
Yeah,
Like-
like where they died.
Yeah.
Which again might be the same thing.
Yeah,
based
could
on
be.
Delvin
Could be.
You don't know.
Experience. Well, it's only a partial match.
We're
as well.
heading off on a trek.
Part of them.
Well, a fly first.
You're going for a fly.
for an hour.
So you got big fat pigeon calf.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of breath.
Yes. Why is that pigeon out of breath?
I guess
See all the
we all
passers-by.
head outside and I'll cast mass poly.
Yeah.
Flap, 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 flap. Yep. And then just before, I'm guessing, with all the hours up, you're like, heads up, lads.
Yeah.
We land.
Well, no. Now you're making an assumption.
lads.
I am making a massive assumption.
What are you doing? Are you telling them, or are you just landing?
I'll just land.
Cool.
Can I make a perception check
but if
to
we
see?
think about it, we can't talk.
No.
So you're just gonna have to, if you want, perceive where I'm going.
That's what I was going to do. Can I make a perception
Yeah,
check?
sure
See
you can. I'm not even going to...
where-
You can roll that. That's
Yeah,
fine. It's
I'll
not
roll a
like a...
perception check to see if I see
Yeah.
Milo, pigeon Milo heading down.
Yep.
Co.
14.
Yeah, you see him.
19.
You see him.
18.
You see him.
You'll be close to the ground anyway.
Yeah. He's barely off the ground. He's skimming over the grass, to be honest.
Yeah. It's just like... It's
17.
17.
Cool.
He flies like Flappy Bird does.
Dropping like a stone.
you see like a pheasant in the field and just go,
Sorry, what was that, River?
17.
17. Yeah, you all see Milo going in for a landing.
Cool. So we land.
Milo times it perfectly as well. He just, as he reaches ground level, just turns back and just strides on.
Nice.
The rest of you are a little bit behind. You drop a little bit.
Yeah.
That was close.
Kev just sort of rolls in.
Yeah.
Milo, I wish you'd have told us that you were going.
He's still got 5 hours.
Yeah.
A bit of heads up next time would be nice.
Yeah,
Sorry,
it
I
would be.
can't really talk when we're...
Yeah, you could have just like flown close to us.
Can you do some sort of like flourish in the sky just before you're about
Do
to
a barrel roll.
Do a
I'll do a barrel roll next time.
So now we know we've got a plan in place for next time. Yeah. We don't have to do it as close a perception check. It can be a shitter roll and we still win.
It's like Google. He'll do a barrel roll when you ask him. Yeah.
How much time did we save by flying that first hour?
What's your flying speed?
Oh.
You can do
Flying
this.
speed of a pigeon.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish we'd been swallows now. There's a whole gang.
African or European swallows?
Laden or unladen.
Racing pigeon. What's the...
These are specifically racing pigeons.
Oh, right.
Isn't the flying
That is not a racing pigeon.
apart from everybody... Apart
Retired racing pigeon.
Yeah, it was a racing pigeon.
Back in his day.
Still got in the, but now he goes on like TV shows.
He's a racing pigeon pundit pigeon.
Yes. And he speaks to other retired pigeons about current pigeon races.
and how they're doing it wrong.
Yes.
I'm going to turn us into like an eagle or a hawk. Or
Yeah, he could have done, but he went pigeon.
I haven't seen...
He's seen owls.
I've seen an owl.
I would have been faster than a pigeon.
That's
we
true.
can't go out in the day.
Yeah.
People will assume that there's some sort of magical event going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we'd have to all carry letters.
You would.
So you have to have seen it to be able to turn us into it. And you're saying the only birds you've ever seen are pigeons and owls.
And seagulls.
And seagulls. But we've done seagulls.
We're
a few
bored of
times.
seagulls.
And parrots.
And parrots, yeah.
We did that before. Sorry, River, you got the worst
Technically,
one.
you've seen owlbears, but they're not really. They're only sort of a bird.
A homing pigeon has a flying speed of 50 feet.
A second.
So let's say we were dashing.
Yeah.
We are.
100
dashing.
feet every 6 seconds for an hour.
Keth would be very tired.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to need another long rest.
He's going to need a rest.
600 seconds. 600.
6 times 10.
Come on,
times
accounting.
60.
Yeah, 6 times 10 times 60, isn't it?
Yeah. So 60 times 60. It's 360, I reckon.
Divided by however many feet are in a mile.
We times it by 10. 3,006,000. 3,600, and then is it times by 10? 60 by 60?
No, sorry. 60 by 60 is 3,600.
So it's
This
6
week
times
I'm
10 by
doing
60. isn't it?
complicated maths
6 by 10 by
podcast.
60.
Welcome to the math section
6 by 10.
of Roll Britannia.
Yeah, by 10 by 60.
We're just going to fade those down,
Yeah,
Times 100.
and we'll talk to you all about pigeons.
Yes. Do you know pigeons can navigate by the magnetic field of the Earth?
It is incredible. You know, pigeons almost have complete 360-degree vision.
That's very interesting.
The name
Have
of the
you?
pigeon baby is a squab.
68
I held a
months.
squab in my
68
hands.
months. When I was living in student accommodation, not student accommodation, my second.
You lived with a pigeon?
There was a pigeon living
Sandra.
in our wall. It's had its nest in like our external wall on our little kind of parapet thing, guttering.
You lived in a
and I saw a pigeon, 3 pigeons having a threesome. I also saw 2 pigeons doing missionary sex. So what's that all about? Anyway, back to the story.
Much harder for 3 pigeons to have a twosome, I suppose.
Well, they were-
2 pigeons to have a threesome, is that possible?
Unless one was judging.
Yeah, maybe.
Observing.
Scorecard.
Note taking.
Cool.
He was
there was a cock.
Yeah.
Nice.
From what I could see,
It's a coup.
when they met, they stand.
Well, now, look who's decided to grace us with their presence once more. Don't worry, we haven't started without you, though Pedro's been eyeing up the rum ration rather suspiciously. Anyway, it's time for your moment with the Dungeon Master. It's a genuine joy to have you here with us on the upper deck again, and I am positively thrilled that you've chosen to leap back into the swirling seas of madness that is Roll Britannia. Without you and your continued support, we'd have been scuppered by the squall of podcast obscurity long, long ago. So, from all of us here, thank you so much for keeping our sails full. Right then, Pedro! It's your moment. Ah, there you are. Oh God, what now? Why are you wearing a monocle? You're trying out a new persona. Peter Wellington Smythe. The third? No, I will not address you as my Lord Beakshire. Just give me the scroll. These days, I have no idea whether you're the mad one or I've been driven insane by your endless shenanigans. Shoo now, your lordship. Right then, this week's shout-out goes to the team at Paleo Games, who we met at the UK Games Expo this year. Thanks so much for coming down and being amazing people. We're your fans too. Yeah. And if you want to shout out just like that, it's as easy as Maurus accidentally blessing a chicken. Just find us on your favourite flavour of social media, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, X, even Mastodon, if you're feeling particularly philosophical. Our Discord server is a riot too. Plenty of adventures, schemers, and, general oddballs in there. So, check it out. But if you need more to do than wave from afar, then why not drop us an amazing comment, show us your merch, or slide on in with your magic item invention to our DMs. No, not me. Our direct messages. You know the thing. Yeah? We don't mind just as long as you get involved. And if Roll Britannia makes your ears do a little happy dance, then why not slap us a dazzling 5-star review? Whether it's on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube Podcasts, Good Pods, Podurama, Podchat, any podcatcher really. Every review helps us grow and be found by more lovely people just like you. And if you're feeling like you want even more from Roll Britannia, then you should consider supporting us on Patreon. From as little as £2 a month, you could get access to an exclusive range of all sorts of extra bits, bonus episodes, artwork, lore drops, audio books, behind-the-scenes content, exclusive early access to videos, and of course, ad-free episodes. Every single doubloon goes in straight back into the show, making it bigger and better. So to find out more and to find a tier that suits you and your budget, head on over to patreon.com/Roll Britannia. See you there. Wait, what's down on the horizon? Looks like some ships. It's a fleet of sponsorships.
Hey, it's Paris. You know I love sparkly things, right? Like stars. Duh. And thanks to Hilton and AutoCamp, I just slept under them. Picture me, serving looks by the fire outside my luxurious Airstream, making s'mores with the kids, while a national park is our backdrop. The great outdoors meets Hilton hospitality. That's hot. Explore all the new ways to stay at Hilton.com. Hilton for the stay.
Are your business expenses playing hide and seek? With Uber for Business, the small spends that slip through the cracks, like rides and meals, go right where you need them. Because it integrates with leading expense platforms, you can say goodbye to surprise costs, missing dollars, or chasing receipts. Everything's track downable. Uber for Business. Make small steps that make a big impact. Learn more at uber.com/smallsteps.
This episode is brought to you by Nespresso and Samra Origins by the Weekend Coffee Collection.
Introducing Samra Origins. My collaboration with Nespresso is a connection to my roots, to my mother, Samra. Coffee that hits the right notes. It transports you. Crafted with unique notes and bold soaring flavors. Experience a taste that moves you. Nespresso and Samra Origins.
Discover more at Nespresso.com.
Wait, one last thing before you leap overboard. In a fit of enthusiasm, be sure to hit that lovely subscribe button. And that way you won't miss an episode or end up having to iron Derek's mariachi jacket. You do not want that job. Trust me. The buttons. Right, I've got a parrot in a waistcoat and 4, sometimes 5, lunatics to wrangle, so you best get back into the action. So go on, get back in there. Go!
It's a coup.
When they met,
It's a coup.
they stand. One stands on the other's back,
Hmm.
and I saw a triple stack.
Oh, that's how I do it. 68
Well,
miles.
with pigeons?
Yeah.
68
miles.
68 miles?
That's how you did in an hour. That's how far we went.
You went 68 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Crikey.
Yeah. Sounds actually quite reasonable.
That's very fast. You get there.
Wait a minute. Could you just gone how many pigeons? No.
That's very
flying
fast.
speed of a pigeon just gone miles in an hour.
Yeah, you could have done that, to be fair. How many?
No, there's a flying speed of a pigeon in D&D.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that might.
Oh.
I thought you just Googled how fast can a pigeon fly,
No,
and then
no,
in
no.
miles an hour, and then we could have just done that.
Yeah, we could have just done that, I guess. But
But then we wouldn't have learned all
To be
about
fair, they can
pigeons.
fly 50 to 60 miles an hour.
there you go. So we went.
That's like
The
sprinting.
maths checks out.
Yeah.
It does check out, yeah. Google agrees with them.
They
They can fly as fast as 90 miles an hour. It's
Yeah.
an incredibly fast pigeon.
So 68. That's about
Yeah,
right.
you got it.
He's a big lad.
We got all the way there in the hour that we're flying.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That was a 3-day trip.
Yeah, yeah.
So in an hour.
In an
Yeah.
hour.
Pigeons don't seem so
he's
bad
not
now,
there
do
yet.
they?
Yeah,
It was like 60, it was like
I
60
take
miles.
it back. My apologies to the pigeon
It must
community
have been
out
like
there.
60 miles.
Huh?
Because it was like a
About
3-day
60
trip,
miles,
about
yeah.
20 miles a day.
Sweet.
Hmm.
So we covered.
Just got to wait for Keth.
Yeah, what's Keth's flying speed?
Not 68 miles an hour.
What do you reckon? 55?
Yeah, maybe 50. He's a few miles behind you.
So
Just turns back and he's a.
We just what?
I was going to say, when polymorph wears off, is he then like 10 miles behind us?
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm 10 miles in the.
So you
Wood?
definitely
Oh,
wouldn't have seen.
wait, is that the end?
No, apparently.
Driving down.
Oh, is that it?
Shut up, you. It's the end of an episode.
Come back. Catch us next time.
When we do more pigeon maths.
Please leave that
All
in.
we've done is an entire episode of Pigeon Man.
Please leave that bit in. I enjoyed
None of
that.
this will make sense if you don't. So we're just waiting on Keth. What do we see? We're
Crashing
kind
pigeon.
of in the area of where we're
You're on the edge of a wooded area.
Okay, cool. Really dense wood.
Yeah.
Stupid wood.
Like hardwood.
Sorry.
Stupid wood.
It is now.
So there's dense
hardwood.
wood in front of us. Is there anything behind us?
Yeah, about 10 miles.
Open terrain.
Right, smart.
How?
Just flash cut to Keth going. Back to you guys, yeah.
I love it. Back to running, Keth.
Be like my Lancelot.
Yeah.
You were doing it
there.
But he's just.
He was chasing us on the Ruby Chicken last
Yeah. All right. Well, we've got some time to kill before he gets to us. Anybody want to
Short rest.
Set a trap.
Well, we can't really go
But
into
Keth.
the thing
Yeah.
because we'll lose him. Should we fill River in on our conversation that we had about Ryan?
Ruby
and
chicken
why
can't
we're
go.
looking for Ryan?
Yeah, we'll spend
What's
this
the
time.
maximum for Ruby chicken?
£250.
Yeah, that's way heavier. That's way lighter than what Keth is.
So we'll spend this time waiting
Yeah.
for Keth to catch up,
Okay.
filling River in on kind of our situation.
How long are we going to be here for?
All the
Until
god
he catches
information.
up.
The right
Yeah, you do all that.
Until he catches up, what do you want to do?
I was just saying, are we going to have like short rest?
We've got
Is
about
it enough for
15
me to
minutes.
do a tiny hut, or is that a waste of a?
Tiny Hut's going to be like 8 hours, right?
Yeah, you don't need 8 hours.
We've got about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is going to really suck, isn't it? Because you guys will be all rested. And Kev's like,
Gonna get there dripping.
and then you'll be like, right, let's go. Like,
Do I get a
what?
9th level spell slot back?
What?
Do I get a 9th level spell slot back?
No.
Do you get it back on a short rest?
No.
No.
No. No.
You had a long rest.
Yeah, but he's just used one.
Just used it
to do mass polymorph.
Ah, I see.
That's fine.
Yeah. You can take a short rest though if you want to. I mean,
take a short rest and read your anthology.
You could do that.
Then you get your spell slots back.
Yeah, you could do that.
But then I can only. I thought I could only
Once a day.
I need it.
Yeah,
you can only use it once a day, but do you want a ninth spell slot back or not?
Yeah,
we'll leave it for now.
It's like having that amazing item in your back pocket. I might use that at some point.
Let me phrase this question another way. What would you rather? Go into combat with a 9th level spell, or go into combat being able to use the anthology?
Yeah, that's so true. You've got time.
I think we're going into combat, guys.
I'm not saying that, but this is just a.
Second you get it out, he's going to want to read it.
No, I already
He's
got
done
it.
it.
No,
I
he's done
think
that.
I'd rather go into combat with the anthology because at least I get health back.
Oh,
Because I can have a long rest, get health.
I mean, you
back,
get health back
and
from
my
a short
spell
rest.
slots.
Is this a bit
Can't
like
get
your
health back
don't
from a
die
short
with
rest. But anyway,
with
Don't
hit
full
dice?
health
Yeah, don't die with hit dice.
Down a spell slot, so
Yeah. Up to you.
I'll leave it.
We got time.
All right.
James is like, you might need it.
Oh, can I?
Can you?
Can you?
Because we've had a long rest, I have
Oh, have you?
changed
Oh, speaking of which.
spells.
Chip! I didn't give you one of these. Oh. There you go.
No, I need to inspire someone.
You do, because you've got 2.
Mhm.
You need to you need to inspire someone. You can get on the Stone of Fast speech to Kev.
Yeah. Keep going, big guy.
You got this, man.
Kev
Just one
pound.
foot in front of the other, mate. You'll get there. You've run a long way before. Imagine there's some raptors chasing you.
Oh, I can't
There's
hear
beer
myself
at the
think.
end and there's raptors behind you.
Yeah.
I can't hear myself think over the sound of my thighs scraping together.
Milo's got pizza.
He's still got 5 hours.
Milo's got pizza. Give up, big boy.
He's still. So he's what? He's still 5 miles away.
Yeah.
Oh, is it what? It's 5 hours left.
Yeah, there's 5 hours left.
Oh, wow. Yeah. There's still 20 miles out.
Absolutely drenched in sweat.
No, there's 5 hours of Big Fat Kev.
Yeah.
Not 5 hours of running.
Right, gotcha.
Yeah, you got about 20 minutes to run. We don't
Yeah.
want to
20 minutes left. Right, that makes sense. Yeah, cool. But whilst you've been resting, he's just been plodding through the undergrowth.
Can I?
Yeah.
As a anyway, it'll take me 10 minutes to cast anyway.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast
bus token.
Speak with Plants.
Oh,
It's
okay.
a 3rd level spell.
Yep.
And it's plants in an immobile 30-foot emanation with limited sentience. Get imbued with limited sentience and animation, giving them the ability to communicate with you and follow your simple commands. I'm not interested in the commands thing. Basically, I want to talk to the trees and essentially go in tree. Hello, I'm Derek.
In tree.
We're looking for this ancient place called, what was it called? I know as a character, but I can't remember.
Carefin Lothlon.
Carefin Lothlon. It's ancient, millennia old location with a weird sort of black stone gate thing. Is that anywhere nearby here? And all you guys hear is me saying the word grow, 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 sunlight, grow, grow.
Photosynthesis.
Chlorophyll.
And all you hear back is. Yeah.
Just smoke.
Which sort of way? Can you point one of your branches in one of the directions, or wiggle one of the branches to show me the direction to go?
Yeah.
And does it?
And it just sort of gestures to one side.
Wait, okay.
There's a sort of rustling on one side of the tree.
Thank you very much. I hope you have a lovely day. Get lots of sunlight. You can grow big and tall. Love you. Bye.
Stack a load of rocks around. That way it's trapped. It's rock beats paper. Paper beats rock, isn't it?
You trapped the tree.
Yeah.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Weird thing to do.
To my friend, the tree.
The tree.
Thanks for your help.
Elvis, the tree.
Elvis.
You're my prisoner now.
Okay. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I can love you. Bye.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Suddenly. Okay. The tree says it's this way. Name's Elvis, by the way.
Jeff's going to look at Derek. Give that sort of like, really? We're going down the route of a tree's giving us direction, and then remember that all the history, the past, and be like,
Yeah, could be weirder.
Yeah, go on then. That sounds about right. And then follow his suit.
Yep.
Wait, we're following a tree.
I'm following Derek. Derek's following a tree.
That doesn't sound any better.
Not quite.
I asked if the tree knew where it was and which direction we should go in, and it pointed to me this way, and then it told me it loved me. That I was a special and handsome boy.
And that you should all give him money.
Yeah, that everybody should pay me 5 gold. To
Not
give to
me, it's the
tree.
Roll perception.
Yeah.
I'll roll insight. Oh, you're not going to beat me.
25.
It's a good roll. But my insight is 28.
Oh, actually, no, you treat a roll on 9 or lower, so it would actually be 26.
Milo.
These are high rolls in the fight. This is a good
9.
battle.
Milo believes you.
Yeah, I believe.
5 gold, please.
There you go.
I'm going to see that he's obviously playing it and do that.
Cool. Can I
give him a little nod?
Do you give me 5 gold each? Sweet.
He's paying for me.
Okay.
Oh.
Take
A very sweaty Keth is just sort of browing the hill behind all of this going
Using
on.
that as a distraction.
Yeah.
I'd like to sleight of hand Jeff 2 gold.
What is that going over the hill?
That would be a 20.
It's a monster.
Yes.
A 20 not out.
To just slip Jeff.
Well,
2
it's
gold.
versus their perception.
Yeah.
So
Is this
Perception.
No, but is it passive?
I mean, it probably would be passive. Yeah. What's your passive perception? I can't imagine it's a 20.
Yeah.
It is.
Mine
It's
is
a
as well.
25.
Fuck off.
25.
Yeah, genuinely.
Fuck off.
Fuck me.
My passive perception's a 20.
He's perceptive as fuck.
Mine's 23.
Damn.
They see me slip you 2 gold.
Yeah.
All right. Just want to mention it.
They say nothing.
Oh, Keth, you're here. Finally.
We'll just shoot each other a look.
Yeah, Keth, you
River doesn't care.
You stagger
It's
onto
not
the
my
sea.
He probably doesn't even need to get rid of all the weight now. He's probably just ran it all
Got a
off.
lot of it off. Yeah. He's dropped many pounds. He's like on The Biggest Loser. He's done flying, and running.
He's just done cardio for days.
When he turns back into himself, he's actually going to get bigger.
He's going to be swole. His belt's going to be so loose.
Yeah, so how long's left of Fat Keth?
5 hours.
5 hours still.
Still 5 hours.
Stop asking.
I'm just checking.
James
4 hours
will
and
let
40
you
minutes.
know when you're no longer.
Okay, 4.5 hours. Let's call it that. Because
Yeah,
we have the
cool.
20 minutes, and I'll give you a 10 as a leeway.
Fair enough. So Keth rolls on scene. Thanks, away.
Let's go.
Has anyone got any breakfast?
Yeah, it's inside. Come on.
Come on, we're following a tree.
We gotta go this way.
Through this narrow gap here.
Tree told us we gotta go this way. Come on, Keth. This should be this is your jam. Oh, sorry.
There's jam.
There's
jam.
Oh, no.
Didn't mean to mention jam. This should be your...
I'm going to need a minute.
Forte.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to need a minute. And Keth take a big swig from the beer horn to reinvigorate himself.
You're quite done. We've been waiting ages.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Oh, have you?
Yeah, we have, actually.
You all look remarkably well rested.
Yeah, we feel it.
Can I have a rest?
No.
No, got to keep pushing on.
Yeah.
We're nearly there.
Hey,
You just...
Keth, no pain, no gain.
I'll follow you.
Oh, it's finished again.
And that's the end.
Why are you doing that?
Join us next time when Keth burns off even more fat. It's twice good to end this episode.
I don't know why it's doing that. Ridiculous thing. Shut up.
It's the podcast.
determined. It's determined
Is the
to end the
podcast? Is the soundboard becoming sentient?
It is, yeah.
He's like, I've had enough of you. All you've done is mess about as
We
pigeons.
are about 45 minutes in, so we should be in the second episode.
Right, episodes now.
Forest is happening.
Welcome to the
Right.
second episode.
Oh, excellent.
Intro advice makers. Go on.
Welcome to the sensory forest experience.
Welcome
Brought
to
to
the
you by
jungle.
Overweight Keth.
Are we going to have to do Keth's fitness regime?
It's relaxation tape.
We did a workout with Keth video.
Oh, God.
We'll get Tom to do a fitness video, but we'll paint him green.
It'll just be like,
running off him.
Put you in a sumo suit.
His worst nightmare.
one of those great big inflatable suits.
Someone's going to sell that in green, right?
Yeah, for sure.
If not, chip or dye it with food dye.
Yeah, evidently. I'll do anything with food
I can
dye.
smell it.
I can do anything with food dye.
Smell it.
That's why I did like the last one. Like,
Yeah.
What you like your spelling of food?
We're following the tree.
You follow the tree.
Colouring.
Yeah, go on.
Just casually walk.
You,
Follow the direction of the tree.
you make your way all the way to another river.
Oh, we already have.
More of a tributary, you might say.
Yeah, fair.
a tribute to
A stream. A streamlet. A brook. A
It's not a
babbling
river.
brook.
Just a tribute.
This is just a tributary. Anyway, it's not the greatest river in the world.
Just a tributary.
There's something in there, isn't there?
yeah. We're all running.
You're trying to make the lyrics work, and I can see all the cogs going.
Anyway,
We all pause to think through
we're
that song.
evidently not getting there, so carry on.
Doesn't matter how tenacious we are, we won't get it.
Oh.
Let's play some D and D.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey.
Right. So yeah, you make your way to this little babbling brook and follow it along.
Oh,
As you
babbling
go.
brook.
It's babbling. Babble, wabble, babble.
Is that the sound?
Yeah.
Follow the babbling brook along.
Yes, into the woods.
Okay, is it running
It sort of
in
picks
the
up
direction?
along the line of the tree line, but it sort of enters into the forest area.
Sure.
And you can see it kind of like almost like a little path that seems to have been an ancient ley line almost of where people of old may have walked.
Old people?
Yes, old people. You can see the stick marks.
No, that's just Jeff
And the four prongs of a Zimmer frame.
It's a real easy
You see where Jeff's been.
with his hockey stick.
With his fucking hockey staff. There's been old people here.
I have interest. Which way up is it? Are you leaving handle dots, or are you leaving the bottom like a little?
Oh no, it looks like a staff, so I've got
the curve.
The curve at the top.
Yeah.
Just check.
Yeah.
So at any moment I can, and I'm ready to play.
I feel like you're going to be start tying things onto this and make it all wizardy.
I'm making a bindle, James.
You're actually making a bindle.
You do realise it's just going to burst into flames.
100% it's going to go wrong. Things will fall out, but I'm making a bindle.
So you're going from
You've got nothing left.
wizardly staff to
Homeless.
homeless man with a bindle.
Yeah. I'm going from Gandalf to homeless
Jeff.
quite quickly. Nice.
Lives under a bridge. All I'm going to say.
Yeah.
He had an upgrade. He moved in.
Yeah, I got a spare room now.
Yeah. I mean, technically, he still has a house.
Yeah.
He's still on the deed. I mean, the fact that it's run by wild dogs who've started their own gang.
I'm going to make it a tourist attraction. And that's
For dog.
Yeah. Enter if you dare. Crawl this way.
Yeah, next time-
Management accepts no responsibilities for loss of life or limb.
That's all I need to do. Put that sign on the door and put a charging box, and then I'm set.
Yeah.
Come back and collect from it.
Yeah, fair. Not bad.
See who dares.
Who dares wins the house.
The dogs.
I'll just yeet a few gold like over the back fence or something, so they've got to go through the house to get to it, and
Yeah.
so prize on the back.
There you go. Lovely. Now,
He says as we're walking along.
Just having a think about it. Should tell Frostbeard about this.
Just thought of a good wheeze.
Cool. And
clink,
clink, clink, clink.
Ahoy there, that be the end of part 1 of this episode. So, get the longboats and head on over to part 2. It's available right now. Avast!
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.
Now, hang on a tick. What is that on the horizon? Is it a storm? A kraken? No, it's recognition because, well, Captain S.M. Timbers Esquire, yes, that glorious bearded menace from the podcast What You Are Listening to, Roll Britannia, has only gone and got nominated for a Crit Award. That's right, Best NPC for 2025. Well, no, I ain't ever chased awards, see? But if people wants to give me one, well, who might argue, eh? Go on then, cast your votes, and make an old pirate smile. Couldn't have said it better myself. Tap the link in the episode description, or head to critawards.com to vote for the only captain who's made piracy look this charming. And if I don't win, that Derek will definitely be walking the plank again.
No, please, Timbers, have mercy. I've forgotten how to swim.